Have you ever thought who is the strongest Susanoo in Naruto? Well, even if you did, you must have realized that not all Susanoo are the same in terms of strength. Heck, there are even different forms of the same Susanoo wielded by the same person, depending on the state and situation the user is in at the given time. Simple ribcage, skeleton, full Susanoo, armored Susanoo. Heck, there are even special situations like Kurama Susanoo. Well, today, we'll go over all forms of Susanoo, their users, explain their powers and weaknesses, as well as rank each of them in terms of strength. We have 7 confirmed users and another 2 special cases I'll speak about in the very end. User number 1, Shisui Uchiha. Okay, for Shisui, we only saw his humanoid Susanoo. Just a quick reminder that the Susanoo is considered the strongest ability available to those who have awakened the Mangekyo Sharingan in both eyes. It is considered the ultimate defense, even though, yeah, Ishiki casually kicked Sasuke out of it like it meant nothing. For Shisui, even though we only witnessed his Susanoo in the games, his Susanoo is still considered canon. But still, because of that, we will not speak a lot about it. We will only say that it's a green Susanoo wielding a massive chakra drill sword, and sometimes uses shuriken as projectiles. His Susanoo maintains Shisui's speed and agility, unlike others who become slower inside. If Shisui had used Susanoo in the anime or manga, he might have been able to channel Kotoama Tsukami through it, potentially making it insanely overpowered. As things stand, Shisui's humanoid Susanoo is ranked at 16. Okay, here, I would like to ask the following. What if, for example, you could chat with your favorite Naruto, and in general, your favorite anime characters? Then, what would you ask them, and what would you talk about? Well, imagine that, right? The possibilities would be endless. But thankfully, you don't need to imagine it any longer, because with this new free app called Polybuzz, you can chat with your favorite anime characters about anything. Whether you want a casual conversation with Master Jiraiya seeking life advice and wisdom, or whether you want to bring Naruto to life and just have fun. Or damn, even if you want to chat with your favorite waifus like Hinata or Tsunade from Naruto, or even other anime like Android 17 from Dragon Ball, Nico Robin from One Piece, as the selection of anime characters they have is honestly endless. Plus, if you feel like it, you can go ahead and create your own custom AI characters. Customize them the way you want and start chatting with them instantly. Use code SHIN22 to get access to 3 days premium membership completely free of charge. Use my link in the description down below to download Polybuzz Chat AI and start chatting with your favorite anime characters today. But now, let's get back to our video. Next up, let's talk about Shisui's best friend, Itachi Uchiha. Even though Itachi did not appear in all that many episodes, he still featured quite a few different Susanoo variations. For example, the weakest Susanoo form we saw from him was his ribcage form while in Edo Tensei form. Similar to other users of the Susanoo, when using the ribcage form, it is mostly a quick defense mechanism used when there was not enough time or even reason to summon a full Susanoo. This form materializes instantly and provides a form of protection perfect for shielding weak to medium strength attacks. Overall, we'll be ranking it at 23. His next Susanoo advancement, though, starts progressing things even more. This is his skeleton Susanoo. The full extent of this Susanoo form is shown when Itachi is in his Edo Tensei form, fighting against Nagato. He could summon it instantly for defense or partial attacks. Plus, as Edo Tensei, Itachi didn't have to worry about the toll on his body or chakra, so he could use Susanoo more freely than when he was alive. Fast to deploy, durable, and part of a more flexible arsenal, this Susanoo is ranked at 17. Itachi's humanoid Susanoo. Okay, now things start getting a bit more interesting. This is a complete Susanoo, which is obviously much stronger than the previous forms. However, the downside is that it deploys a lot of chakra, which Itachi did not have, especially when alive and not in Edo Tensei, as let's not forget Itachi did not have Eternal Mangekyo, much stronger, takes more time to summon, and also takes a lot of chakra. We are ranking it at number 15, and for Itachi's strongest Susanoo, we of course have to speak about his armored Susanoo. This is a significant escalation in terms of both power and appearance. It's seen both when he's alive during his battle with Sasuke and when he's revived via Edo Tensei. The armored version is far more defensive than the skeletal one. It can endure heavy attacks and protect the user from most forms of damage, but at the same time requires more chakra. What's special about Itachi's Susanoo is that it wielded both the Totsuka blade and the Yata mirror. These are crucial parts of its power, and here's why. The Totsuka blade is a mythical sword that can seal anything it cuts, even in the Susanoo spirit form, while the Yata mirror is a defensive shield capable of reflecting any attack, rendering it invulnerable to most ninjutsu and physical strikes. As an Edo Tensei, Itachi's chakra is unlimited, and he can use the full power of Susanoo without the same drawbacks as when he was alive. This makes the armored Susanoo even more fearsome, as he can maintain its form longer and more efficiently. Overall, it's ranked at number 10. But now, let's talk about probably one of the strongest Susanoo in history. For some, even the strongest one. And the coolest part is that it was wielded by someone not even in the Uchiha clan. This is Kakashi's complete Susanoo during the final war arc. Quick fact, Kakashi is the only non-Uchiha to have ever summoned a Susanoo after the legendary Hagoromo and his two sons. Okay, so how strong was this Susanoo? The most notable feature of Kakashi's Susanoo is its use of the Kamui Shuriken, which, let me just tell you, was broken to use. Kakashi can form and throw an incredibly powerful shuriken made of Kamui chakra. This shuriken can teleport anything it touches to the Kamui dimension, much like his individual Kamui technique. It's incredibly devastating, capable of cutting through even the most powerful defenses and enemies. I mean, it worked against a god like Kaguya, so yeah, there's that. Kakashi's Susanoo is also faster and more flexible than some of the larger, more rigid Susanoo forms seen with other Uchiha, especially since Kakashi is able to control it with his highly strategic and tactical mind. However, since Kakashi is not an Uchiha, his Susanoo as a body and structure is inherently weaker and requires a lot of chakra to maintain. Using the Kamui Shuriken and Susanoo at the same time taxes his body heavily. But since his Kamui Shuriken is one of the most overpowered abilities in the world of Naruto, his Susanoo is ranked at number 3. But what if we now talk about Kakashi's student, Sasuke Uchiha? Okay, let's start with his ribcage Susanoo. Sasuke first uses the ribcage form of Susanoo during his fight with Denzo Shimura. Despite being only the initial stage, it was already strong enough to block Denzo's high-level wind and chakra-enhanced attacks, proving it offered significant defense. Overall, it's ranked at number 22. Then we have to speak about his skeleton Susanoo. Sasuke first uses the skeletal version during his fight with Denzo Shimura again. This stage is significantly more durable than the ribcage form and can block large-scale ninjutsu and enhanced taijutsu attacks. Overall, it's ranked at number 18. Then we have his third Susanoo advancement, the humanoid version used for the first time against Denzo once again. Unlike the earlier versions, the humanoid Susanoo has a complete muscular structure, a defined face, and visible chakra armor, making it look like a giant warrior. It offers significantly more durable and powerful structure than the skeletal version, allowing Sasuke to go head-to-head with some of the strongest characters in the series. Overall, it's ranked at number 14. Then we have the armored version. After refining his humanoid Susanoo, Sasuke Uchiha unlocks the armored Susanoo, the 4th stage in its evolution. This version appears during the climax of the 4th Great Ninja War, most notably when Sasuke fights alongside Naruto against Obito and Madara. The armored Susanoo is a towering, fully equipped warrior clad in chakra armor, with distinct details like a helmet, shoulder plates, and armored limbs. It wields enhanced weapons, such as a massive bow, swords, or dual blades, and is capable of launching large-scale, highly destructive attacks. Overall, it's ranked at number 12. Then we have the complete Susanoo. This form is first seen during the 4th Great Ninja War, when Sasuke uses it alongside Naruto's Tailed Beast mode to battle Madara Uchiha and the Ten Tails Jinchuriki, and later again in his final fight against Naruto at the Valley of the End. The complete Susanoo is a colossal, fully humanoid avatar, completely encased in ornate chakra armor. Unlike earlier forms, this version is gigantic in scale, easily towering over most other jutsu and even rivaling the size of tailed beasts. It combines overwhelming offensive power, near impenetrable defense, and flight, making it one of the most dangerous abilities in the entire Naruto series. Overall, it's ranked at number 8. But hold on, because Sasuke has 2 more Susanoo advancements. The next one is his Kurama Susanoo version. In this form, Naruto's Kurama mode is combined with Sasuke's complete Susanoo, which basically sees Kurama being coated with Susanoo's blue chakra-like armor. Not only that, but this form also wields a sword, and is basically seen as one of the strongest combos in all of the Naruto series, as this form basically destroyed an elite Otsutsuki like Momoshiki. Overall, it's ranked at number 4. And for Sasuke's final Susanoo advancement, we have his Biju Enhanced Susanoo, also known as Indra Susanoo. The Indra Susanoo represents the absolute peak of Sasuke's ocular and chakra abilities. Its signature technique, Indra's Arrow, is Sasuke's most powerful powerful attack, so massive and concentrated that it required Naruto's strongest Rasen Shuriken, fueled by Six-Path Sage Mode and Kurama, just to match it. The sheer scale and intensity of their clash split mountains and reshaped the Valley of the End. With its divine appearance, 4 wings, and glowing energy, the Indra Susanoo stands as one of the strongest Susanos we've ever seen. It's ranked at number 2. But you see, not only Uchihas have access to the Susanoo. That's because it was originally an ability of the Otsutsuki. We now have to talk about Indra Otsutsuki. Indra showed 2 forms of Susanoo, the first of which is Skeleton Susanoo. You see, Indra Otsutsuki's skeletal Susanoo marks the very first known manifestation of the technique in history, though only briefly shown in the anime during his battle with his younger brother Asura. Even this early, this form was massive in scale and radiated overwhelming chakra. Despite lacking the refined armor or weapons, Indra's skeletal Susanoo was more than enough to clash evenly with Asura's golem constructs, powered by the Six-Path Senjutsu. Overall, it's ranked at number 19. And for the second Susanoo form on his, we have the complete Susanoo. Its sheer scale displayed not only Indra's talent, but also how deeply he had mastered the Sharingan at a time when no one else had even come close. With 4 massive arms wielding chakra weapons and a towering armored frame, this Susanoo was one of the most powerful ones in history. It is ranked at number 5. The next Uchiha in line is none other than the one and only Madara Uchiha. His first Susanoo stage was, of course, the ribcage version, which was first displayed against the allied Shinobi forces after being reincarnated with Edo Tensei during the 4th Great Ninja War. Even in this partial state, Madara's Susanoo ribcage was nearly indestructible, effortlessly blocking powerful attacks from multiple Kage-level opponents. What set his ribcage apart was not just its durability, but the speed and control with which he could summon it mid-combat. Unlike many Uchiha who struggle to maintain Susanoo due to its chakra cost, Madara used even its early forms with casual ease, showing his vast chakra reserves and absolute mastery over the Sharingan. Overall, it's ranked at number 21. The next advancement after that is the Skeleton Susanoo, used against the 5 Kage, where it demonstrated not only its immense durability, but also the raw offensive capability that came with it. Even without armor or a lower body, the skeletal Susanoo moved with speed and precision, capable of swatting away powerful jutsu and engaging in large-scale combat without faltering. Overall, it's ranked at number 20. And up next, the humanoid Susanoo. He uses this form notably during his fight against the 5 Kage, where the humanoid Susanoo displays overwhelming force, swinging massive weapons, launching chakra slashes, and tanking enhanced elemental attacks with ease. The Susanoo structure becomes more humanoid in proportion and movement, allowing Madara to engage in high-speed close combat with giant constructs like Onoki's golems or Mei's lava techniques. Overall, this one is ranked at number 13. And now we have to speak about the cloned Susanoo. Now this form, as the name suggests, is what Madara used when he basically flexed his power to the 5 Kage. Nothing much to say other than, due to the sheer number and overall strength of a Susanoo, even a standard one, this was one of the strongest Susanoo variations we ever saw. It's ranked at number 11. Next up, the armored Susanoo. This form cloaks the already formidable humanoid form in thick samurai-style chakra armor, complete with a horned helmet, plated chest, shoulder guards, and massive weapons. This one's ranked at number 9. And now we have to talk about his complete Susanoo. First used against Hashirama. This Susanoo was massive and overall one of the strongest in the series. But yeah, even that was not enough to defeat the legend himself, Hashirama. Overall, this one's ranked at number 7. And for Madara's 7th Susanoo advancement, the Kurama Susanoo used against Hashirama. Now this form was truly terrifying, occurring after Madara managed to put Kurama under a genjutsu and thus control it. He used this control to coat Kurama with his already massive complete Susanoo, and once again fight Hashirama. This form was massive, and it was the first time we saw this combination was even possible. Overall, it's been ranked at number 5. And before we talk about the last confirmed Susanoo user, well, let's just say that we saved the most interesting for last. You'll see what we mean by that in a little bit. Now, the moment has come to talk about Hagoromo Otsutsuki. For him, we only saw one Susanoo form, a massive complete Susanoo. It is uniquely large in size, numerous times bigger than any other Susanoo we saw in the series, and it's on par with Kaguya's titanic Ten Tails form, and likewise insanely powerful. Overall, this Susanoo is ranked at number 1. And now let's move on to the special cases. And the first we'll talk about is none other than Sarada Uchiha. You see, even though we have yet to see Sarada Susanoo, it's pretty much guaranteed we will indeed see it eventually. Now, what powers will it have? Well, when combined with the fact that her Mangekyo abilities are probably some of the most broken ones we've seen so far in the world of Naruto, then my guess would be that her Susanoo will be incredibly powerful as well. You see, most of the times, the Susanoo shares traits from the original user. Kakashi's Susanoo would use the Kamui Shuriken. Sasuke's Susanoo could fire Amaterasu arrows. And by the same logic, Sarada's Susanoo will probably be able to control gravity, and at the same time, cast black holes as well. I truly believe that her Susanoo might actually be one of the strongest ones in the history of Naruto. And for the second bonus spot, we've saved Merz's Susanoo. Now, for those who don't know, Merz is a game original character, and apparently a Susanoo user as well. Merz's Susanoo is a complete Susanoo as well. It takes on a gigantic size, dwarfing even Sasuke's Susanoo. With this, Merz can use some of the most broken abilities in the game, and thus his Susanoo, even though non-canon, is considered among the strongest ones in all of Naruto. Click on this video next, where I'm analyzing what would happen if different anime characters were put up against the real-life modern military powers. And among those characters, we, of course, have Naruto as well. Go on, check it out!